Well, one thing too, I've talked to several players, and through mandatory minicamp OTAs, one name has stood out to me from some players that have mentioned you. They said PJ has been impressive, and so for you last year in 2020, you were able to get on the field, you were able to be activated week one, and then you were able to stay activated throughout the regular season, contribute on special teams, and so I think that is a realm too, because often at times I think when I interact with fans, they're always wondering, hey, how does this guy get into the rotation defensively? And I always like to go back to it just from the football standpoint that if you can contribute on special teams, coaches recognize that, and then they'll get you opportunities on the defensive side of the ball. Last year, when I watched film, you were a key standout on the special team side. For you, how important is that to your game, not only just as a football player, but maybe even be able to get into the defensive rotation?
Well, let me be like super honest with you, man. When I was in college, like I said, when I was under Tom Herman, he made us, he made all his starters play special teams. You had to start at least on one special team, right? And to be able to be a starter. So, I really didn't. I was like, I already knew I was going to be a starter. So, like, I just really played special teams just to play it. So I really didn't take it serious. But when I got to when undrafted, got to Pittsburgh, I really didn't understand like how serious special teams was until I got there. And it made me realize like, man, I should have took all those drills a lot more serious. So when I got cut from Pittsburgh, I was like, man, I know the first thing I'm gonna do once I get picked back up, man, I'm just gonna hone in on special teams. So come on, let's be real. You got Kareem Jackson, you got Justin Simmons, arguably the best secondary in the league. You know what I'm saying, and the best duo in the league. So I was like, man, chances are you probably won't play. Let's be real. You know what I'm saying, reality. So especially coming in, not really knowing the playbook and stuff like that. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna hone in on special teams because man, I'm an aggressive person. I like to just run and hit. So at the end of the day, I was like, man, I'm gonna get with our special team coach, which is Midge, and he's freaking awesome. And I'm a hone in on all of the different techniques. I don't care what it is. And at first, he had me playing the person protector on punt, and that's kind of like the quarterback of the defense. And we already had Trey Marshall there, and Trey Marshall was a dog. So I remember like I forget what game it was. It might have been Tennessee game. He just said, "Hey, you want to play gunner?" I say, just put me on the field. And not knowing, I didn't heard all kind of stories at gunner. You get double teamed and everything. I was like, oh Lord, I'm just gonna run for my life. So I ended up doing that, and man, I ended up sticking with it. I ended up being super good at it. I learned my certain techniques and stuff like that, and it stuck. And so, man, I'm just excited, man. Special teams is one of my favorite things to do. So, I try to make the most impact. So, but I still got goals of, playing safety and still have goals of being one of the best safeties in the league. Possibly, I feel like I had a potential to do that. So I'm just really using just God's timing, man, just taking it step by step every day.